Gentlemen, good evening. My name is Krijnberg, and that guy behind the desk over there is Ramon Hutters, and as mentioned, we work for Logica. It's showing the over and underperformance of our sales reps, and last but not least, we have a pipeline report which shows the open opportunities. Now, this is brilliant, Ian already mentioned it, but it's not very useful when you're a sales guy and you're always on the road. Then basically you need something else. You don't have time to open up your laptop, you need the power of your voice, and you need SAP HANA, of course.
Yes?
Delta, Adobe.
One moment.
Actual sales minus target for customer Adobe is €237,217.
So now we know that we're basically having more actual sales than target sales. So remember Mr. Johnson, he was the guy who was in this second report we were showing a visual intelligence. And he's basically our top sales guy. So let's find out if Mr. Johnson is performing above target.
Yes?
Difference, Johnson, Adobe.
One moment.
Sales rep Johnson is above target for customer Adobe for an amount of €80,000.
Well, that's pretty good. So he's actually above target. So yeah, so also our favorite sales rep is above target. Now, with that information, Mike is actually able to go into his meeting. So he went to his customer Adobe. He had a fantastic meeting, and it went so well that he actually has to record a new opportunity in his database. And of course, he doesn't switch open his laptop. He just uses the power of his voice again.
Yes?
Opportunity, Adobe, 9,000.
One moment.
Opportunity created for customer Adobe for an amount of €9,000.
So now the question is, what happened to our online sales read? The bar chart is showing a refreshed data set, so yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, that brings us to the end of our demo. So what we have shown you that we are able to read the HANA database, we're able to write to the HANA database, and we're also even able to create graphs on the iPhone. Enjoy your evening. Bye bye.
Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Ronald, the story with your demo is that earlier in the year you participated in another SAP competition for demos. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, that was the HANA InnoJam, and again I lost to Will back then. I mean, it's a key tree world, we just live in it, and that's it. But yeah, indeed we used the same demo, only then we did not have the emphasis on the voice part. Let's say we had an oil and gas scenario, but we decided for DemoJam to do a full demo only using the speech capabilities of the iPhone, and then fire off questions to the HANA database, which would then answer back. And
so what's a typical use case for Mike, the sales guy, who was the persona behind your demo?
Yeah, well, I think it's a very broad use case actually. I mean, that's also similar to what Will is doing, of course. Is that the traditional way of exploring data using dashboards and that sort of thing? I mean, that is a specific use case. But there's always a guy who's always on the road. He's in his car, and he wants to know his up-to-date sales figures. Now, what's more easy than just press a button and say, "Give me the sales figures," and everything comes back lightning fast from the HANA database. I mean. Yeah, I think there's a big use case there.
Anything that didn't go as planned on stage?
Well, actually quite a lot didn't go as planned, but that's also part of DemoJam, and that's also part of the fun. But yeah, my mic failed, and I didn't have sound at the first time I said a command, but I mean, that's all small things. I'm just happy that the rest of the technology worked fine.
I was actually quite impressed that Siri on stage with so much noise coming from the audience actually works.
Yeah, me too. I mean, people started saying to me from 4 o'clock in the afternoon onwards, this is never going to work, by the way. So, oh my God, I'm on stage in 3 hours. But yeah, still it worked quite well, so I was also surprised.
We're extremely proud to contribute to the work that developers are doing. Hasso mentioned the code jams and the innovation jam sessions that we have been doing around the world in various places. Here you see 3 of the winners of innovation contests and code jams: Keytree, our partner Logica, as well as Capgemini.